There comes a point in your life where watching is no longer enough. You can feel it. You've consumed enough videos, saved enough ideas, thought about enough paths, about business, about content, about freedom, about a brand, a project, or a different life you want to build. And still, you're standing at the edge of it. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't care, but because deep down, you know building something real is harder than people make it look. The internet gives you noise, opinions, shortcuts, business models, hype, but very few people talk honestly about what it actually takes to build something from zero. Not fast, not fake, not for the algorithm, but for real. That's what this series is about. The Builder's Playbook, a 12-part series for people who know they want more from life, but feel overwhelmed by the options, stuck in the idea phase, or tired of starting over. This is not a series about get-rich-quick thinking. It's not about pretending success is easy. It's not about trying to impress you. It's about clarity, execution, identity, systems, and the proof, and the real psychology of building something meaningful. Over the next 12 weeks, we are going to break down the builder's journey step by step. How to stop chasing random ideas, how to find real direction in life, and how to choose the right vehicle. How to build before you feel ready, how to stop restarting your life every 2 weeks, how to build skills that actually matter, how to handle loneliness, stop boredom, and slow progress, how to become the kind of person who can carry something long enough for it to become real. Because that's the truth most people avoid. Building is not only about what you create, it's about who you become while you create it. If you have been feeling behind, confused, scattered, or like you are meant for more but haven't found your path yet, this series is for you. If you've been watching other people build while quietly knowing it's time to take your own life more seriously, this series is for you. If you want to build a business, a personal brand, a YouTube channel, a self-employment path, or simply a life that feels more honest, independent, and meaningful, this series is for you. This won't give you a fantasy, it will give you a language, a perspective, structure, and hopefully the kind of clarity that makes action feel lighter. Not because the path becomes easier, but because it becomes real. And once something becomes real, you can finally start building it properly. Starting next week, a new episode of the Builder's Playbook will be released every Saturday for the next 12 weeks. One episode each week, one step deeper into the real process of building something from zero. So if you have been waiting for a sign to stop drifting, this might be it. Not a promise of quick success, not a shortcut, just the honest invitation to build for real this time. You do not need another fantasy. You need a direction, a process, and the willingness to keep going long enough for your life to change. This is the Builder's Playbook. 12 episodes, 12 weekends, every Saturday, starting next week. Keep the thread.